You ever seen that Atlanta shit? The episode where the nigga was like, he was with the engineer and he was like, "Hey, make sure my shit right, bitch ass nigga."
Oh
Like,
yeah. When he was in the
like,
studio,
yeah, he's like, "Yeah, man, don't fuck my shit up. Make sure my shit right, bitch ass nigga."
I need to watch the Atlanta series again because I never watched the final season.
I gotta watch all of them series again, man. That shit was.
I ain't gonna lie, they snapped on one of them season openers with a kid. They end up calling defects because the father. I think the father.
Talking about the white people.
Yeah, and they called defects first, and then he had to go to the white folks.
Yeah, and they killed the white folks. Remember, you know, that's based on a true story.
Yeah, I heard of based on a true story.
I was like,
they put the freezer chicken in the microwave.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this is y'all ready to eat? Because I think they was trying to get like money off all the kids or whatever. Yeah. And then it was like, fuck this. Then drove off. Everybody drove off. This shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, but the kid, they were like, man, they got smart. They got out there.
Yeah, most definitely. And then that's how the world found out about that shit. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's get into this motherfucker. Hold up, go. What's up, everybody out there? What's going on, everybody out there, man? My name is Malik Scylore. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Hey, let's get it.
Same troop, I just had to reheat it.
Hey.
They know my name, I ain't had to repeat it.
Hey.
I'm with the ride with the blah, 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 all that, like Kel and Kenny. Yeah. I'm with all that.
I want to say what's up to everybody out there that's just chilling, that's just vibing, that's just rolling along life, doing what they gotta do, man.
Whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of motherfucking gang shit, bitch. I'm with all that. Whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of motherfucking gang shit, bitch. I'm with all that. So please watch your tone when you talking to me.
Shout out to Absol for this perfect track right here, man. This shit is so hard.
Young refugee, are you ready or not? We beat to rap with key beat to lock. Hand me my keys, then I skate off the lot. Enemies retreat before we bleed your block. Early morning, late night, Jay Leno. Running my cake or else I'm blowing up your candle. Don't be the last straw that broke the back on the camel. Y'all know where I'm from. Shoot, Dale Lamo. Same soup, I just had to reheat it. They know my name, I ain't had to repeat it.
Hey man, shout out to everybody out there that's listening to the Malik Scylore podcast that's tuned in right now, man. You already know, man. Shout out to the car driver, shout out to the truck drivers, shout out to everybody that's in school right now, whether you in high school, college, man, grad school, post school, whatever it's called, whatever school you in, trade school, man. Shout out to y'all for listening to the Malik Scylore podcast.
Motherfucking gang shit, bitch, I'm with all that.
Yeah.
What? We checked your file, you are not CPT.
What?
You never swap chili for EBT.
Yeah.
5 shots in Vegas, no key feed. My Chiefs Taylor Swift, stay red T, 2 pop. We be 2 Westwood.
I just want to get y'all energy right for this episode, man. I know a lot of people feeling down, but we up in this motherfucker, man. We don't care what's going on outside. We don't care about what's going on with the government right now, man. We got to be up in spirits. We got to be up in vibes. We got to be feeling ourselves. We got to have that inner peace, man. We good, dog.
I just had to reheat it.
Yeah.
They know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah, 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 all that, like Kel and Kenny. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. Yeah, bitch, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. Whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of motherfucking gang shit. Whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of motherfucking gang shit, bitch. I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
Stop playing, man. Stop motherfucking playing, man.
I swear, bro, like life just be so intense because I was just on the phone with somebody yesterday and I was just telling, it was the homies, I was just like, bro, I'm on a whole lot of gang shit right now. Like, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. I'm telling you, we applying pressure out here. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, one thing about it, man, I want to welcome y'all to episode 20 of the Malik Scylore podcast, man.
It's a dub.
I am your host, Malik Scylore, and I'm here today with
It's Blaze Harris.
Yes, sir. At this point, he's the co-host. I mean, shit, we here, man. It's the Malik Scylore Podcast featuring Malik Scylore and Blaze Harris, man. It's Blaze Harris. You know what's going on, man. Yeah, episode 20, man. It's 2-0, man. We a dub in this motherfucker, but we ain't no dub. You feel me?
This ain't gonna stop. I can't wait till we see where 200 at. Ooh.
Yeah, 200 gonna be litty. We gonna be in our own studio. We gonna have Drake on that motherfucker, man.
You feel me?
Yeah, man.
That's 3 years away, boy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we almost there, man. Back to the future in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I want to welcome y'all to the Malik Scylore Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for listening. Let's get right into it, man. The election results. Goodness gracious. Donald Trump was elected president of the United States of America with the overwhelming vote.
One from start to finish.
Kamala Harris was never in the lead with they were tied when
I seen it got close, like when the electoral vote was like 210, 230.
Exactly. No, at the beginning when it was 3-3.
Okay.
3-3. That's when she was I gotta turn that TV down in the front. I can hear that shit.
Yeah, I see. I was at work when the whole election thing was going on, and I was just checking the results from then.
It was a lot of y'all can turn my TV down from my phone. You know what's going on, man.
Yeah, that's
big
that
tech shit, man. You know what's going on,
big
man.
Tech.
But yeah, man, Donald Trump got elected. Kamala Harris lost, and that prompted a lot of people to become politicians, I guess, but become pseudo politicians on the internet and stuff. And everybody wanted to say why Kamala lost, why Trump won, who to blame, what's this to blame for. But I mean, to me, like the reasonings was, Kamala's a woman, Kamala's a black woman. They don't want to see no black woman in office. Now, granted, there's some people that do have that ideology there's some men that do have that ideology of, yeah, I'm not letting a woman be a president.
Right. And
there's some white man out there that's just racist, blatantly racist. Like, no, I'm not. I don't care who is running. I don't care what type of 34 count felon this guy is. I don't care if he's raped females and molested females. Like, I'm voting like that. That's how they think they gonna vote for him. So there are people out there, but if you look at the electoral map and how he was chosen and stuff like that, bro, it was just overwhelming. Like, he won all the swing states, the blue state, the California stayed blue. You know, the
Washington,
states,
everything
York,
that usually stayed blue.
Yeah. But he won everything else, including the swing states, which is Detroit. He won Michigan, Pennsylvania,
Georgia.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought Georgia was gonna show up. I was texting my cousins in the group chat, and I was, you know, on Apple News. They had, and I'm pretty sure they have it everywhere else too, but they had the little map where you can click in your state, and then you can click in the county of your state to see like what individual county is voting which. And you know, Fayette was blue for a second, and then the count started coming in. Red.
Turned red on the vote.
I said, okay, let me check Henry. Blue for a second. Count started rolling in. It was at 5%. Then it went to 20. Then went to 30%. Then 70%. Man, red. I said, oh man, this shit crazy. I was like, okay, Fulton County and DeKalb County, all them, they're gonna show up because, you know, that's
you know, the real Metro Atlanta.
Yeah,
you know,
so black folks at.
They gonna do that.
They was red, but it didn't matter, bro.
Yeah, no, it didn't matter. To me, I think the female was a big part. Now that you brought that to my attention.
Well, let me say this before you go any further. That after the election, you know, they have a census for all the elections for everything. Because when you register, you got to tell them like what you are, black, white, how old, gender, all that stuff. I forget the exact statistic, but it was like 95% black women voted for Kamala Harris. And then 78% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. So we had
it wasn't reason. So black men ain't the fault.
No, black men wasn't the fault.
That's good. I guess for racial identity purposes, you know?
Right? But so my thing is like, say there's, because black people in America is like what, 40 million, 60 million, something like that.
Yeah, I think we less than that, but yeah, we'll go with that 40 to
So
60.
out of that, let's say half of that is black men, right? 30 million. Right. And then out of that 30 million of the population of black men, okay, how many black men registered voters do we have? Let's say they said 3% of all of America. What is it? 3% of America is registered voters. 3% of each population is registered voters. So out of that 30 million, let's say we'll give it some more. Let's say we got 5 million registered voters. I'm talking about black men right now. Say we got 5 million registered black men voters. Right. So if 78% voted, that's around like 3.9 million, something like that. Okay, say 100% voted. That's 5 million. Right. So if 100% voted for Kamala Harris, and then we go to the other people that vote, right? So we have Latinos, the Asian Americans, the
natives.
I think the natives. I don't know if they vote.
They probably. If they're not on reservation.
Yeah, I don't. If they're on the reservation.
Well, I don't know if the reservation people vote.
I don't think they. I don't know.
I don't know.
Somebody tell us in the comments if the people on the Native Americans on the reservation vote. But anyways, we get to the white population. If we have 100 million white people, right? White men, right? We have 100 million white men, and let's say 50. Do the same math. 50% of them are registered.
50 million,
yeah. So 50 million, and let's go. 50 million of them are men, and then from that we're gonna do the 3% percentage. So what is that, like 15 million are registered to vote?
No, it's definitely not 3%.
3%
15 million, 53%.
Oh, 3%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
like,
whatever
that was
it
like
is.
15, 30, 45. That's like 30%.
Well, anyways, we'll just do that. So let's just give it 10 million, whatever. We'll do 10 million. And 80% of them voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah, they outnumber us
regardless of they outnumber. And the thing is, this is also a statistic. I don't know the numbers specifically. Republicans vote.
I bet they did.
No, they always show up to vote. Like statistically, they always show up to vote. When a Democrat wins, there's more Democrats that vote that year than Republican numbers are steady. They vote. They come out and vote. Right. For everything. That's why they usually control for state level. When we was talking about you just vote for your state councilman and all that, city councilmen and mayors and governors and all that stuff.
Yo, I'm kind of interested this year too because of the election results. Like how now they're going to have control of the House, control of the Senate, and the presidency. Like this. I know this is a democracy, and the Supreme Court. That is a major factor, but just because of the interpretation of the laws, but just the fact that the legislation is now they can just push whatever. I'm gonna say this, I'm excited for this because this is the first time like how you say, I don't want to be a pseudo politician, but just the little knowledge that I have of politics. This is the first time me recognizing like, hold up, there's not going to be an impasse. Like whatever is going to be brought onto that floor, it's probably gonna pass. It's just going to go straight up. Yeah, it's going to get shot straight up, right? So like this is almost a party dictatorship, you know? Yeah. So I'm excited for that.
Which it has happened before. I don't know the years that it happened before, but it has happened before. And what usually
in
happens,
our lifetime?
And what usually, bro, we're old, bro. We've had like 10 presidents.
Yeah. We ain't had no 10 presidents.
It ain't been 10, but
it's like 40 years. I'm not 40 yet.
Yeah. Well, that's if they was elected. All of them pretty much were 8-year presidents, except for Trump. But now he's an 8-year president.
Yeah, he's in Bush. No, we weren't.
Bush was 8 years.
No, I was thinking about his daddy.
Oh yeah, the other.
But no, we wasn't alive for him because Clinton came in 92. Yeah, you definitely weren't alive.
Yeah, Clinton came in 92.
So yeah,
Before him was Big Bush. Huh? Before him was Big Bush.
Yeah, I think it was Big Bush.
So I know Reagan was in there. He was in the 80s. I learned that from Black Ops. I'm just playing. I learned that from school, y'all. Stay in school. Ronald Reagan was a president.
Thinking about like her losing, this is where she lost me at though. The transgender thing, and I'm talking about people in prison getting the operation to do the whole transgender stuff. I don't care whatever a person does. I'm just saying, like now that I'm a taxpayer, I don't think I should be paying
that was a weird point.
For a sex change. Like if politicians lie, I think she should have just kept that in the bag. Like I don't think that should have even been a talking point.
Right. Yeah, it did. That's the thing. Like I think that was a weird talking point in general. But personally, like she probably has clips of her saying that, but I just seen those. I seen that as anti-Kamala commercials. Kamala commercials. I seen that as anti-Kamala commercials. I never really seen her say I'm gonna. I never seen her say I'm gonna support transgender sex changes in prison. I've only seen those with the anti-Kamala commercials. But the thing is, it was a part of her initiative, anyways. And I just think that's a weird.
Though, for me, like I didn't vote.
It's a weird talking point.
I hope nobody kills me. I didn't vote. Yeah, she is just
rolling
adventurous.
Over.
But that would have definitely strayed me away from voting for Kamala. You know what I mean? Like that was a strong point for me. Yeah, go ahead. That was a strong point for me. So daddy duty never stops. You know what? Shout out to the dad. I wish I knew which one was the this says applause. Let me see. Giving applause to the daddy duty. She's getting up, going to check out on my niece. So I had a nice little moment with her. He was holding her, and then me and was just looking at each other. I put my finger out there, and she was just holding it. She just grabbed it, didn't let it go. I was like, oh my God. I couldn't move it. He had to pull her away because I was like, I can't move. It's just a moment. It's a moment that had to be had.
Yeah.
So that was good. That was a good little daddy daughter uncle moment. That was pretty cool.
But
but that would have turned me away though. So.
Yeah, so it was a weird talking point in general. But there were so many missteps. Like I actually came on the pod. It was a solo pod that day, but they had just did the presidential debate, and they were both talking. And like I said, I told you Trump's an idiot. Like I don't like the way he talks or just explains anything or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my mind is. Like if somebody talked to him, somebody talked to me the way that he just talks, I'd be like, bro, stop talking to me. I
don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear that shit. But the thing is too, like also Kamala it seemed like every time she was talking, it just seemed very disingenuous to me when she would, cause she'll for example, like during another debate, they would ask her like, okay, so what do you think about immigration? And this is exactly how she would answer. They would both deflect. I want to get that clear. They would both deflect. Right. But she would be like, when I was younger. Like she would change her voice, her voice on like I'm not.
She's trying to pull on the emotions.
She's trying to put on the emotion, but it wasn't given. You feel me? She's not an actor, so it really wasn't given like that. You felt that. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, when I was younger, my mother, an immigrant herself, raised me and my two sisters alone. Like it was just pulling it too much.
Oh my God. Like, I hate that narrative. That's always like the black narrative, bro. Single mother. Mm-hmm. Just that we can do it. Even though I'm not, it's happening, right? That is a true statement. Oh my goodness, I'm just tired of hearing that.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I do think Kamala was more qualified to run the country compared to Donald Trump. I want to really narrow in that message. I think she was a more qualified candidate to run I think she was a more qualified candidate. I think she was the best candidate, and I think she's age appropriate candidate. Donald Trump is 77 years old. By the time he gets out of office, if he makes it out of office, he'll be 82 years old.
Right. And I just want to say, man,
we got an 80-year-old president in office at the moment, and we see he couldn't even run for president again because he's too old.
Yeah.
So why? I don't. They should be.
But Trump, we can't say this. Trump doesn't seem like he's losing his wits or anything like that. And I want to say too that I think this was too a battle of liberalism. Am I saying that right?
Libertarianism. I don't
just
know.
Being a liberal, which is just being more open-minded and progressive, and being a conservative. Like we are dealing with people that are coming in, like policies such as like I think a lot of losing factors for the Democrats was how open-minded they are of bringing in like the homosexuality in the schools and the sex education. Like, I feel like that's kind of drastic when you're bringing that into especially when we start dealing with the kids. I think that was a major losing point. And I'm only saying, and I'm not getting on if it's right or wrong. No, that's not the point. I'm just saying numbers wise, I don't think the people that supporting that outweigh the people who don't support that. So like back to your point, yeah, you know what? He might say grab him by the, you know what I'm saying? But And yeah, he might not be with abortions.
You know what I think is the I didn't mean to cut you off,
No,
but you know
good.
what I think that most people, like how people vote, they stick on one thing and then vote for it. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't. Even if you're okay, say if you're leaning Republican and you have a shit candidate that's running for president, if they say,
I ain't gonna lie, that would have been me though. I'm definitely the one guy because there's no way I would have voted for Kamala with the sex gender change, and that might be so minute to some people, but it's like, bro, they are not giving people in prison trades, right? These folks are not being able to come out and get employment. You won't invest in that, but you'll invest in these folks to cut their wiener off. No, that's crazy. No, that I like that would have been that one. Like going to your point, like that would have been one thing. Like no, she would never have gotten my vote just off that one point right there.
Yeah, and a lot of people feel that way, and presidents have to be, well, nominees have to. I feel like they have to be very conscious of everything that they're saying. Like the last thing that Kamala said on Twitter was like, "Hey, I'm gonna legalize marijuana for the country." I'm thinking she's trying to get the black vote, but niggas don't care about that shit no more. Like niggas, it don't matter if you legalize it or unlegalize. Niggas gonna smoke that weed. They don't care if you legalize it or unlegalize it. But that has to do with the unproportionate amount of black men in prison for nonviolent crimes compared to the others, right? And a lot of that stuff is drug-related crimes from back in the day, which include marijuana, right? So I feel like that was a Hail Mary anyways, but I still feel like she would have been better. She has things that I don't agree with, like the prison thing. Like I don't really care about the trans thing, like transgender, you being a transgender. But yeah, we was locked up, bro. It's fucked up in there. Like, don't have the money going towards electives. That's an elective surgery. That's not like, I would say the same thing if she said, okay, we're gonna put this money towards people that need veneers in their mouth. That's an elective surgery. Or if you want to get a tummy tuck or something elective, like a elective surgery, bro. Like, no, they need stuff in there that you could put that money towards anything. Like, and I feel like she lost she lost more people than she gained saying that. Like the trans community is a small community. Right. So the percentage of people that would be like, the trans community is a small community, and the trans community that is in prison is even smaller community compared. Like that's not even a thing. But Donald Trump's campaign knew that. So it's like more, and they knew more people don't like this thing compared to the people that like it. So let's put that out, even though that was something that she may have not even said, right? But under whatever rule she would have enacted with that, would have allowed for that to happen. And then there was like speakings of it or whatever, but Trump's campaign knew we can eat on that.
Oh yeah, and they did a great job at. And when I say do a great job, I'm just talking about execution of a plan, right? Like I say, for me, it's neither I don't agree with that, but I'm not saying I'm siding with Trump because I didn't vote for him either. Like, I'm with you. Like, I've seen his documentary. I ain't gonna say I know what type of person he is, but the actions that he's shown, he's not a person that I would want representing us as a country. Right? The fact that, like I say, this is gonna be so interesting because now we're not a fascist company. We're not a dictatorship, but there's going to be a whole lot of things that can just get passed, just because of the uniformity they have from the House, the Senate, and to the president. So the fact that he's in line with all that stuff now is, like I say, it's just going to be interesting. So
yeah,
they did a great job attacking that little.
Yeah, it's
obviously that Kamala was supporting.
Yeah, man. So now we have a new president-elect, which is Donald Trump.
Does he get a round of applause?
No, not for me. What the fuck would I get for him? No. I mean, he won the presidency. Nobody said anything about the votes weren't wrong this time for him. He didn't say nothing about recount them motherfuckers. No,
because you're a winner. He's a winner. He's not a sore loser.
You know what's crazy? They did the votes for the last 4 presidencies, right, including this one. 60 million people, around the 60 million mark voted this time. When they voted for Obama, it was around the 60 million. when they voted for Trump the first time. It was around the 60 million mark. When they voted for Biden, 80 million people voted. I didn't even really know that for real until like I seen the data and stuff. That's why Trump was like, nah, y'all gotta recount these votes. Where these 20 million people come from?
Right.
But like I said, when the Democrats vote, more Democrats come out to vote.
So how many people voted this last time?
It's around 60 million.
Around 60.
Yeah, it's in the same. It's in the same. Like I said, bro, 60 million people voting. There's what 350 million plus people in the United States.
That's probably, just on paper.
On paper, probably
maybe
more.
4. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So like excluding the kids or whatever, 250 million adults in this month and 60 million people voted. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. 28 million extra votes came out of nowhere too. I would have asked for a recount. I didn't know that. Hold on. It's been 60, 66. But when I lose, a whole nother 20 come out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and y'all took Georgia? Nah, fuck no.
I'm gonna tell you how many people voted.
And I know when Trump lost Georgia, bro. You couldn't tell me that didn't surprise everybody, bro. You're not finna tell me that didn't surprise everybody. Like someone was just going, like if you just had that on a gambling site, like Prize Picks, they would have just, oh yeah, Democrats gonna get Georgia in 20. Okay. Nah,
that's how they. I'm finna tell you. Well, I'm gonna tell you for the last. So the voter turn. Oh, I can't even speak. The voter turnout, and let me find this shit right here. I'm gonna tell you because it's very interesting information because it's always interesting to see like how many people. Please give. This shit.
I'm so happy these doggone commercials are over with now, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm so tired. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I hate it. I hate it, but it's so fire. Trump got one of the most picturesque photos where after he got nipped in the ear. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that picture's so hard. I can't stand it. You get shot. He got shot and he just.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. That is one of the hardest photos ever.
Yeah, I ain't gonna care. I don't even think that shit was real for real.
I don't even. But goodness gracious, that shit was hard, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, that's how a lot of people think too, bro. They're like, yeah, that picture was great, so I'm gonna vote for him now. Like bro. He's won this election. He won the election when he announced he was running again. Like, bro, this country, bro. Donald Trump wins against women. He won against Hillary Clinton. He won against Kamala. He's never ran against a man and won. You know what I'm saying? Like he wins against women that didn't vote for a white woman. Do you think it would have been a closer race if Biden would have stayed in, or would it still been a total annihilation? I still think Trump would have won if Biden stayed in because Biden has declining health, and that would have been very apparent. So they would have had to. He wouldn't be able really to do the rallies like that and really campaign for real. Like you seen how it was going prior to him bowing out of the race and the DNC pushing Kamala through there, even though the DNC really didn't want to push Kamala through there. They wanted to do her eventually, but not at the moment because there's other candidates that could have fared better against Donald Trump, but it was so late in the game. It was just a lot of stuff going on, which was it was a lot of stuff going on. I thought she was crawling. It was a lot of stuff going on.
Is it almost about that time for her to crawl?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, she's just real mobile and stuff like that. But as long as she good. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on dealing with how that happened. So I mean, there's a lot of different things that you could say why she didn't win, why she did win. I just don't like people. I don't like the internet was trying to blame black men. Like, bro, we ain't do that shit. Hispanics voted more for Trump than they did for Kamala, right? And it wasn't even the Hispanic vote that did it. It's the white vote that did it.
Yeah.
When Democrats win, more white people vote for Democrats. It's never the minority because we're the minority. The way the votes work, the way the electoral college works, that if we don't vote, like it's how the white people are swayed to vote. You know what I'm saying?
They are
the
the majority.
swing votes was decided by the white folks in Georgia, bro. The swing votes were decided by the white folks in Pennsylvania, by the white people in Michigan. Was it Michigan? Yeah, Michigan. The swing states. We couldn't do nothing about that. When they're called swing states because sometimes they go this way, sometimes they go that way, right? So it's never, you don't, it's not like it's Texas or it's a red state. You know what I'm saying? Like Georgia was really a red state for the longest time. Obama cleared that shit, made that shit like, nah, y'all niggas coming with me. You feel me? Like he made that a blue thing, and they were just kept trying to win it back since then. But Georgia was a red state, but now it's a swing state because the population in Fulton County is so large now that that has a higher effect on which way the state's gonna swing because of the population. So, but the way the electoral college is set up, bro, the minority really has no say for real, bro. Like, yeah, we can vote and the votes count for the states or whatever, but like Texas has like 58 electoral college votes, and that's a red state. You feel me? A lot. But the whole state counts for the votes. So if you win the popular, if you win the popular vote in Texas, you win those electoral votes. Right. So people in Texas, it may be a large amount of black people in the urban areas and those counties are blue or whatever, but if everybody else in the state of Texas votes red, they're gonna win. Like it don't, like it's just so weird, bro. And I hate that people are blaming.
That's just what it is, bro.
I hate that people are blaming the black people for that because it wasn't us at all. Like it wasn't even close. But we're gonna get into this song. You have anything else on the election?
Nah, man. Nah, I'm pretty much done with it. I'm glad it's over with, and I'm ready for 2025 to see what the hell. Because these next 2 years are gonna be, something's gonna happen, right? It's something, whatever it is. It might not be even from Trump, but it's just something in life is bound to happen. So it's gonna be interesting. So I'm just excited to see it, and I just hope like we actually stick together as a people, and like how you said, not blame each other for what may have been and how it got to be. Like let's just stick together, bro, and just make this shit work.
And I think I don't know where I heard it at, but change comes from when you're back against the wall.
And then, you know what? Okay, a little quick story. Like sometimes inconvenience could be God's blessing. So it's like the whole thing, people look up Romans 8:28. All things work good for those who are called according to God's purpose, right? So a real quick story of what I just went through. So I had moved my stuff. I done got kicked out of my mama's house. I didn't get kicked out, but it was just time for me to move, get in my own spot. So I'm moving to my own spot. I get the U-Haul truck. So while we load everything up and everything's done, it's time for us to leave to go to my spot. So we end up trying to crank up the car. The U-Haul did not crank up. I end up having to use my battery from my car to crank up the U-Haul. Right. Now at the time we're just moving. I didn't know they had a roadside assistance, right? So we're just trying to go.
My U-Haul has a roadside assistance.
Yeah, U-Haul has a roadside assistance. Yeah. So, but I called U-Haul and I did file the complaint because it's like, bro, why the hell do I got a truck and the battery's not working? Right. So we go there, we go to the spot, we drop everything off, and then I had to crank up the car again. Boom. So jump it, my bad. Jump the car again. So jump it, go to the quick trip, not fill it up. I put like $20 in there, and then I go to the U-Haul. So when I get to the U-Haul, I just tell the people about the whole situation. Right. And I say, hey, listen, man, I had to jump the U-Haul twice. Can I just get a discount for inconvenience? Right. Because I didn't get this U-Haul to have to jump it. And that's when I found out, why didn't you call you roadside assistance? I was like, I wasn't thinking it was just, I'm just going. You know what I'm saying? Right. Let's just get the job done. So anyway, long story short, instead of me paying $120 for the whole U-Haul, what they ended up doing was charging me $8 for the actual truck. So really, I didn't pay any more than $30 because I put $20 in gas in it. Right. So, but I had to go through that inconvenience just to get that blessing in the long run. Right. And it's not like it messed up the battery in my car. Everything is all good. So shout out to U-Haul for doing that little discount. But that's what I'm saying. Even if people are seeing like Trump's presidency as something that's so tumultuous and turmoil, like all right, it might have to be like that in order for us to learn and say, you know what, we don't need to do nothing like that again. So let's just go through it and just,
and
just keep your head up, right?
And I still think that so people right now, like the non-Trump supporters or whatever, and really you don't even have to support Trump to support like a great economy. We need a great economy. Like we need a lot of change. So we should be egging for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we didn't get Kamala in office. Trump's in office. Trump's gonna be in office. Right. He gets inaugurated in January or whatever. Right. So Trump's gonna be in office. We still need good shit to happen. Right. We still have to focus on the points that matter, even though Kamala was defeated and some people also feel defeated, right? And some people are defeated. We still have to know what our goal is in the long run, and we still got to get there. We can pout all day, you feel me? But we still have to get there, because if we don't get there, then he's winning. He's winning for real. Or whatever party that's going on in whatever situation. If an outcome that you didn't like happened, you still need your outcome to happen. You still need what you want to happen. So we still have to make it to where our outcome does happen, unless the other side really did just defeat you and you're just down in the corner in fetal position. You know what I'm saying? So yes, Trump won, Kamala lost. Now it's time to move on. Now it's time to go to the next step. Now it's time to do what we should have been doing anyways, but now it's time to really get ourselves together no matter what's going on the other side, because that's going to happen. That's a variable the commoner can't change. People can change. I'm not going to say they can't be changed, but just regular people, we have no say in what's going on, even though we want say, but niggas don't go out and vote. No. So we really don't want say. Niggas don't go out and vote, so you really don't want no say. But yeah,
and that's why I can't complain, because I'm not a voter.
You can't vote yet.
I'm not complaining about any of the results. It is what it is. I just know, like, at the end of the day, I can't. One thing about it, I can't. Even if I do go out there and vote, and let's say like I didn't get my results, right? So I go out there and vote, and I didn't get the results I wanted. All right, so you can't control what's going on in the White House at that time, but you can control what's going on in your house. So let's just focus on accountability. And I'm always a person that's going to believe, like, as long as you handle your business, then everything else is just going to fall in line.
No.
Just handle your business and let everything else just be what it is.
That's right. All right. Well, I'm going to close out that segment. Awesome. Y'all know the results. Y'all know the election. So now we're going to move into some more entertaining stuff. But we didn't do a song of the week last week, man. I just forgot about it. I just forgot, man. We was ready to go see them birds, man. You don't think the
cornucopia type of thing was kind of like some songs of the week? Like,
no. I actually do a song of the week. But
so what we got this week?
This week, our song of the week is Most Beautiful Design by Coco Jones, London on the Track, and Future. Let's go.
So much love in my heart for you. I would give you all love for you. No one else can make me feel intoxicated. And when I'm feeling free, we got London on the track.
Yeah, they tryna treat me like I'm not part of the human race, so I went out of space ever since. Yeah, they tryna treat me like a womanizer, I don't wanna be like that, I don't wanna be that way. Yeah, a woman to me so amazing. Yeah, the most beautiful design girl I made. Stay by my side like my road dog, and you always on time, never miss a roll call. And I put it to the side like you got no flaws. And I knew to be a time I said was your fault. Yeah. And I knew to be a time I have to show my scars. Yeah. Staring out the window as I watch the rain fall, yeah. We make love 5 times a day and sing Allah. I want the world to see my love is the promise. Went to Africa, I just touched out from Ghana. Cartier shackles got my eye on the model. Bought a Poochie, I don't know how I'ma hide. I've been doing things I know you won't be proud of. Inspiration bringing me millions of dollars. Trying to break it all down to my girl. Went through hell, I walked through the fire. Your attitudes get me so depressed, don't know what to do. Yeah, you make me feel like every day I got something else I gotta prove. Yeah, they tryna treat me like I'm not part of the human race, so I went out of space ever since. Yeah, they tryna treat me like a womanizer, I don't wanna be like that, I don't wanna be that way. Yeah, a woman to me so amazing. Yeah, the most beautiful design God made. Stay by my side like my road dog, and you
Stay by your side like I'm your bitch. Signing out for you to the death of me. It's a secret you share, baby, the bed. You're a piece of God, baby, don't you know I'm heaven sent? That I know mistreated, that would be a sin. And if you did the consequences daily, I don't listen to what they say about you. Well, you know I'm all about you. So I know that it's real when you tell me that you love me.
asking you over and over again.
Asking you over and over again.
Lovers, lovers, friends.
Lovers and lovers be friends.
Yeah, that shit was hard as fuck, bro.
Yeah, man, I love that song, man. That is Most Beautiful Design by Coco Jones, London on the track, and Future. That's really like a sleeper track right there, because a lot of people, like some of these songs be releasing just randomly, and people don't really be listening to them or whatever. Like it just goes under the radar, and I like tracks like that, man. That was a great song. Shout out to Coco Jones, man. She did her thing on that. And I like Coco Jones as just a singer anyway. She sings, it's a black woman, like black woman.
Yeah.
You feel me? Not like an industry black woman where, you know what I'm saying? But she's a black woman just doing her thing, man. She started on Disney Channel. Well, she probably started before that, but she got her big break on Disney Channel on Bel Air as Hillary. You know what I'm saying? So,
She's so fun. Goodness.
so
She got a man?
I don't know. Ask her.
Got a man, Coco?
You want me to text her? See if she got a...
Yeah, because
No.
I'm ready to put a ring on it.
All right, Coco, expect a text from me to see if you'll fuck with my partner Blaze, man.
Yeah.
It's Blaze here. I gotta make you a drop, man. It's Blaze. I can just press that shit. But all right, so we're gonna get into these Grammy nominations, man. The Grammys come out. The award ceremony airs on February 2nd, I want to say, but it's in February. It's before the Super Bowl. It airs February 2nd, so they just announced the Grammy nominations this week. So we're going to get into some of the big ones. There's 94 categories, so we're not going through all of them, but we're going through the ones that are notable. All right, so Record of the Year.
Record of the Year.
Record of the Year. This is like basically for the songwriter. Song of the Year is the big one. Record of the Year is a big one too, but is like for the songwriter, whatever. But all right, so Now
the
and
person
Then,
who actually wrote the lyrics.
yeah,
Okay.
Now and Then by the Beatles. I don't know why that's Record of the Year. The Beatles. I don't. Anyways, Now and Then. Texas Hold'em, Beyonce. Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. 360, Charlie XCX. Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar. Good Luck Babe, Chappelle Roan. Fortnite, Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone.
Yeah, I don't even know half that. I just really know the artist, but so I'm always put my money on Taylor Swift.
This year, I'm not gonna put my money on Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is usually a good gamble. Like,
You know who else? Okay, and I'm gonna let you go.
yeah,
Billie Eilish. That was really the first name that popped in my head.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't hear the song, but I was like, ooh, Billie Eilish.
that song is actually fire. Birds of a Feather is actually a really good song.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually a really good song. So I think it's a toss up. I think it's a toss up. I don't even think Taylor Swift is. She's just in there for real. But I really don't think if she wins, it's crazy that she wins. I don't think she should win this year.
You don't think she should win that?
No, not for Fortnite. No, sir. So I think it's gonna be between Kendrick Lamar, Sabrina Carpenter, and Billie Eilish.
Okay.
Shout out to all the rest of them. Shout out to Beyonce. Obviously, shout out to the Beehive, but that song wasn't it.
Yeah, and then I heard
This ain't
Dr.
Texas.
Umar
It's no
Johnson,
hold
but
'em.
I heard she was getting a lot of backlash from her country album from people that's actually into country music.
Yeah,
like,
they do that a lot. They're just
it was like keep that over
they did
there.
that with Lil Nas X, but also it's a thing where Shabuzi's not really getting a bunch of flack for being a country artist, but he came out as a country artist, so it's different.
Yeah,
People start getting black people start getting a lot of flack when they started as something else and then move over to country. But if it's a country album, it's a fucking country album. Like
right.
they can't do nothing. It's a country album. It's labeled as country. It has country all through it. And black people started country, so I don't want to hear that shit. It's a country album.
Do what we want to do.
I'm behind Beyonce 100%. I just don't like the song.
Right.
Her album was cool. Cowboy Carter was cool. I just don't like that song, and I don't think that song should be.
I gotta say this. Ain't no way she went to sleep like that.
Mm-hmm. She went to sleep like that. Yeah, I went over there.
I wish I could see it because she was just moving around and then like it's over with.
I told her she was going to sleep when the noises she was making. That's her sleep noises. She'll make that for like 30 minutes, and then she rolled over. I didn't touch her.
She
rolled over and went
straight
to
have
sleep.
me some more kids.
Yeah, man.
Y'all ain't ready to have these babies yet? Who trying to have these babies?
Hey man, if you're trying to have a baby with Ice, man, put it with Blaze. Put it in the
trying to have these babies, man. Trying to have these babies with my baby.
That battery finna die.
You want to go ahead and switch it up?
Yeah, I'll switch it now. It's probably his first ever TikTok. We live too, but it's probably the first ever TikTok.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we back. All right, so all right, yeah, but the record of the year, I think, is between those three: Billie Eilish, Kendrick Lamar, and Sabrina Carpenter. Espresso song is fire. She has a lot of people behind her with that Espresso song. Birds of a Feather, and you already know why Kendrick Lamar's song is in the running. I mean, it was number one song for a while. It's just, that's a hard one to do, but. I think he will win a Grammy, but not for record of the year. So I really think it's gonna go to Sabrina Carpenter or Billie Eilish. All right. So with album of the year, number one, New Blue Sun, Andre 3000. That's the Flute album.
Not going to win.
No. We got Cowboy Carter, Beyonce, Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter, Brat, Charlie XCS, The Jesse Volume 4 or Jesse Volume 4, Jacob Collier. Hit Me Hard and Soft, Billie Eilish, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, Chappelle Roan, and The Tortured Poets Department. For this one, I also think that it's going to be between Sabrina Carpenter and Billie Eilish.
I was just thinking Billie Eilish is getting one of those two.
Yeah, I think she should.
It's about her time.
Once again, Cowboy Carter is nominated. I don't know how it's going to fare. I wasn't a fan of the album, but it's a good album. It's just not for me. I'm not really big on. It was a greatly produced album, good tracks. I like the Darlene with Dolly Parton. I like it, but I'm just thinking Grammys right now. And musicality is between Beyonce and Billie Eilish. The way she stacks her vocals, the way it's just arranged, she killing. But that Sabrina Carpenter shit fire too, but that's like a typical, it sounds stereotypical. That's like a typical like white girl, like pop. You know what I'm saying? Like that's now it's espresso. Like that's how that shit go. Order, please shit. Yeah. Please. Like it's like typical. It's like Taylor Swift before she got tortured by poets. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that type of vibe. But I think that one's between Sabrina and Billie. Like I don't think anybody else has a chance. Charlie XCX is making a big comeback, but I don't think that has a chance. All right, now song of the year. You got a bar song, Tipsy, which is still number one. Been number one for like 14, 15 weeks. Shabuzi been killing out here. Stop playing with the boy. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a Feather, Die With a Smile, which is Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. You got Fortnite, which is, Taylor Swift and Post Malone. You got Good Luck Babe, but Not Like Us, Please, 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 the song I was just telling you about in Texas Hold'em. Now, with these three categories, it's basically the same artist every time because, you can't really pick the record of the year and not be the song of the year. And then the song of the year is usually on the album of the year. You know what I'm saying? So whoever wins one is most likely going to win.
Which one I think is like, is there for like controversy, but is not going to win?
Kendrick.
Of course. I don't think he's going to win.
Yeah, Kendrick is there.
I feel like that was just, it's a good song. It's just too disrespectful for a Grammy in my eyes. Not saying like this songs can't win Grammys. Mm-hmm. I just don't think that's Grammy-ish. Like we finna give you this.
Yeah,
to talk
did
about
back
one
to
of
back
these
win a
other-
Grammy. Drake and Meek Mill. Did that win a Grammy back to back?
That's something to research. I don't know. I don't know though.
I don't know, but yeah, if he's gonna win a Grammy for that song though. I don't know if it's gonna be record or song of the year or anything like that, but he's gonna win a Grammy.
I'm gonna see if back to back wanna.
Yeah, you could check that, and I'll read the rest of them. All right, best new artist. We got Benson Boone. I don't know who that is. Sabrina Carpenter, Doechii, Karugabin. I don't know who that is.
It said no.
Okay. Ray, Chappelle Roan, Shabuzi, Teddy Swims. So this one to me is between Shabuzi and Sabrina Carpenter. I love Doechii. But it wasn't at a huge scale the way these others were. I love Doechii. I think Doechii is a great, phenomenal artist. But Shabuzi's song went number 1 for 14 weeks. And we're talking about the fucking Grammys. His song's been number 1 for 14 weeks so far. 15 weeks, I think. Well, I think it's 14. I don't remember. But it's number 1 in the country for weeks and weeks, for months. This is over 3 months now. So he's in the best new artist. And then Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter's not really a new artist, but okay. And Ray's not really a new artist either, but okay. But I think it's between Shabuzi and Sabrina Carpenter's going to win that. And when the Grammys air in February, I'm going to come right back and look at my predictions and see it. And I'm going to tell y'all niggas how right I was because I know my shit. But it's between Shabuzi and Sabrina Carpenter. If they do anything else, it's pandering. If they vote for anybody else, it's pandering to a certain audience because all the rest of these are international artists, except for Teddy Swims and Benson Boone. But all the rest of them are international artists. So we'll see. Now I want to get to the hip hop stuff. I don't care about I care about it, but I don't. The hip hop stuff, it's all at the bottom because you know how they don't, fuck with us like that. Now I don't even think they air the best rap song or anything. Well, we can do best R&B performance. So with I can't even speak. So
I got a homegirl that loved Janae. How you pronounce her name? Aiko?
Janae Aiko, yeah.
Yeah, Janae Aiko.
I used to say Aiko, but she said her name before on her Chilumbo album, and she said Janae Aiko Chilumbo. That's her name.
That's a beautiful lady. Who dates her?
Big Sean.
Oh, Big Sean.
Yeah, they've been together for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I'll text her and let her know that.
No. We gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we'll keep it cool. But best R&B performance, Guidance, Janae Aiko, Residuals, Chris Brown. Shout out to Chris Brown.
Shout out to Chris.
Here We Go. Coco Jones.
We're gonna go with Coco Jones.
Made for Me, live on BET, which is interesting to me. Money Long and Saturn by SZA. Saturn's not gonna win. I love SZA, but Saturn's not gonna win.
That have to have like parentheses next to it, like
because that's the version that they voted for. Like it's the best R&B performance. So that's the version that they voted for.
What was the other stuff that was performed at? Like
it was not all of the stuff is not like a live performance, but that's just the one that they voted for, which was interesting to me. But it may be a differently arranged track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it may be a differently arranged track. But yeah, so out of those, that's really hard because all of these songs are really good. I love the Made for Me, so I wouldn't be mad if that won. Chris Brown's not going to win. You know why he's not going to win? People just inherently hate Chris Brown for some reason, but they will nominate him. I don't know how many times.
I thought he had a bunch of love. Like
no, the industry inherently hates Chris Brown, not people. People, I mean,
yeah, because I know this chick. I can't date her because she's such a Chris Brown fan. Like
yeah, they the industry as a whole just kind of blackball him, but he breaks through it all the time because his music is just so good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Indigo came out, Heat went crazy. No Guidance with Drake went crazy. Like his peers mess with him, but like the people that make the shit go, i.e. the Recording Association, that people that got to vote for him, all that stuff, which technically are his peers too, but they don't really fucking with him. Yeah, when's the last award show you seen Chris Brown perform at? You know what I'm saying? Like
he's steadily dropping singles.
Yeah, he has great tracks. Like he still makes at a high volume. He still makes very great music at a high volume. He still makes very good music. So
they're just not pushing and stuff. But his fan base is so strong.
His fan base is so strong, and that's why he don't really care. He can go on the tour right now and it's sell out. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great thing. But I think that's why I was gonna ask that they put the stuff on it, the Aquaphor or whatever it was on it.
Right to that Chain Gang.
Yeah.
Vaseline.
Nah, you need some Aquaphor on that bitch, bro. You on the freeway right now. So all right, so we're gonna get to this hip hop stuff. Okay, so best R&B album is 1111 Deluxe, Chris Brown, Vanity Black, Layla Hathaway, Revenge, Money Long, Algorithm, Lucky Day, and Coming Home, Usher.
You said Money Long?
Money Long is it?
That's how you. It's not Mooney.
No, it's not Mooney. It's Money. It looks like Mooney, but it's Money. It is Money Long. She actually changed her name. She used to go by something else, but when she came out as a
They probably say, why you think that's funny? Because I'm looking at how it's spelled.
yeah, it's M-U-N-I. But yeah, it's Money. It's Money Long.
That says M-E?
M-U.
Oh,
did I say E?
I feel like I heard it. You say
I
E.
thought I probably did. But yeah, it's Money Long.
Okay.
But this one, so best R&B album, I think it should be between Chris Brown, Money Long, and Lucky Day.
Mm.
But it'll probably just be between Layla Hathaway, Money Long, and Lucky Day. Usher's not winning that.
That was just when that popped out. Like, why you ain't saying nothing about Usher? Like
that album was bad. I didn't like it. That's just the album he dropped when he did the Super Bowl. I didn't like it.
Mm.
It was bad. It didn't really have the cuts on there. All right, so best rap performance, which y'all are here for. Number 1, Enough, Miami, Cardi B, When the Sun Shines Again, Common and Pete Rock featuring Pastanunos, whatever. Nissan Altima, Dolce, Houdini, Eminem, Like That, Feature, and Metro Boomin featuring Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, Glow by Glorilla, and Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar getting one of them.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar gonna get one of them.
That might be,
but you
Not
know,
Like Us. Is it, so when they say rap performance, are we talking like music videos?
No, just good song basically.
He might get that one.
Yeah.
He might.
So with this one, I don't know why Enough is nominated by Cardi B. I don't know why that song is nominated at all.
Probably just the feeling.
The song didn't go up like that. That shit was not the best Cardi B song in the world, and it wasn't the best. Was not in the top best rap songs released this year, commercial or underground. I literally have no idea why that song is nominated this year.
That's what it is.
There's other tracks you could. That is astonishing to me.
Okay, first track in your head to replace it with. Right there, that one you're thinking about. Just say it.
I'm trying to think about it. The first. Okay, I would replace. Cause what I'm thinking about is the Grammys have a cutoff date, so I can't name songs that just came out because they wouldn't be eligible for the Grammys this year. So I have to name songs that came out prior to the cutoff date. So it'll be earlier this year, late last year. So I would put a Future song in there. Drake doesn't submit his songs to Grammys anymore. That's why none of his songs are nominated. Drake stopped submitting his shit to Grammys like 6-7 years ago. So that's why he doesn't get nominated. So I can't pick a Drake song because he would be all riddled through this shit, but he doesn't submit his song because the artist actually has to submit their song to the Grammys. Like they just don't pick you. Your label or whatever, they have to tell them, hey, I want these songs to be reviewed for Grammy consideration. But a song that I would replace with Enough by Cardi B would be any song in the world, honestly. Any other rap song that came out. For real, because the song didn't go up like that. Like when I seen that, I was like, what? I felt like somebody horny was just in the Recording Academy nominating this shit and watched the video today. Because I think she's damn near naked in the video the whole time.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I think she is. I'm finna play the song. I'm finna play the video for you since I know you're finna go watch it, so I'll just play it for the podcast because I know you're finna go watch the shit. You say, really? Oh, let me take a break real quick. Yes, nigga. Damn. let's and Offset directed the video. So y'all finna hear the song. See, it got 45 million views on it, but come on.
I mean, that's really nothing this day and age. Like 45 mil.
Turn it down so they won't hear that.
I done seen some tracks 300 mil. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
this is the song Enough by Cardi B that got nominated for a Grammy.
Is she pregnant now?
Look, me versus you and you know they picking. Cheap and expensive, you knowing the difference. You know that it's hitting, you know what it's giving. Hair, nails, polar bear. I can survive in the coldest conditions. Hoes very low, they tone when they spin. Bitches is washed, soap in the dishes. I apply pressure like boa constrictors. One bitch, two bitch, old bitch, new bitch. None of y'all bitches not gon' do shit. I'm in Miami, I pull up on cruise ship. You in Miami for also room shit. When I step a stampede, foot on neck, can't breathe. Lucky charm, Van Cleave, diamonds on. I see my eyes linking up. I'm like, what in the fuck? If
Yeah, so
I mean, that's not it. That's not Grammy. Yeah, that's just another rap song. Like
that's what I'm saying. Somebody was very
put,
horny in the nomination room. Was like, yeah, you know what song I think would be great if you nominate? What, Greg? That Cardi B track. I mean, she was just this is just perfect, huh? Yeah. I'm like, no, Greg.
She can still rap her ass off though. I give that. Like, I love her flow. You know, we were talking about, bro, last week. What was it? Tizo. Cardi B is another one though. Like, I definitely love her flow. You know, even though it's pretty much been consistent throughout her whole rap career.
Her whole
career is that flow. But I mean, it's fire. But like, it was. Of course, it's fire when we first hear it, and then now it's just kind of like
that's how I feel with Meg. Like I liked it when it first came out, but now it's just that's how I feel with. And I'm not just gonna keep harping on Meg, but that's how I feel with Lil Baby too. Like he has the same, he stays in the same pocket. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
and Master P actually, it was Master P that actually said like, listen, you know, in this rap game, you got 3 to 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's your longevity and. Guess what? Megan Thee Stallion, you coming up. But I don't see Meg being.
These rappers in this generation got graced by COVID because that pushed them over the elongation period. Because a lot of these rappers now, they've been in the game for a while. Like, just name a top rapper right now.
Okay, besides Meg Thee Stallion, I'm okay. I'll say this.
No, just name a rap.
21 Savage.
21 Savage been in the game since 2016. It's 2004. That's 9 years. Name another one.
2024. Like, and I feel like he's not where he was 3 years ago.
Right now. It's 21 Savage up there.
Well, I mean, he ain't Grammy nominated.
No, he ain't released no project in a minute.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, they starting to fall back. You know what I'm saying? Okay, another one. Well, no, I don't want to say Lil Baby. I don't want to say.
Lil Baby been in the game since 2018. That's 6 years.
But
these niggas is staying relevant longer than a lot of these artists was back in the day.
See me, I'm not up to date with the new track music. Me, I'll mess around and play something.
Like there be these little tracks that come in and out by just random artists you don't know, but they're here and then they're gone. Like Sofago, he gone. You know what I'm saying? YBN Amir, he gone. Like, you don't even know these names, but you probably heard the song before.
I probably heard the song,
yeah. 1, 2, then I do what I say, so 3, bad, and then I go, photo, now the blueberry fago. You know what I'm saying? So, and that song, it got super popular, they're gone. But the artists that go, the Lil Babies, the Future, the Travis Scotts, the Drake, the Kendricks, the J. Cole, Kodak even been here for a long time. Lil Uzi been here for a long time. Everybody that's in the 2016 cypher from back in the day that's gang, the 21 Savage in it, Lil Uzi was in it, Denzel Curry was in it, Lil Yachty was in it, and Kodak Black was in it. All them people are still relevant to this day.
They definitely are.
At a high level. Denzel Curry is kind of mid-tier, but he's still, like, Denzel Curry just dropped the track. Like, it's super fire. Like, these artists are still, Denzel's not with the rest of them, but those artists are still here, prevalent. That was 2016. That was 9 years ago. Imagine an artist from 91 back in the day dropping something in 99. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was only a select, like, 1 or 2 people that could still do that back in the day. You feel me? Like, Ice Cube dropped in 90 or 91. And they wasn't fucking with his album in 99. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was fucking with Cube, though, because of movie shit. But when he started dropping music later in his career, niggas wasn't fucking with it. Like, they can drop music, but niggas just wasn't fucking with it like that.
Like when Ice Cube dropped, if you scared, go to church. We gonna hit him where it hurt.
Yeah, like, he was just, you know what I'm saying? He still drops music to this day, but, you know.
Yeah, like,
we be clubbing.
And you know what I be telling?
We be clubbing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I be telling my partners now that be in the music, trying to get in the music industry. I'm like, bro, you got to push yourself because honestly, like, even though those guys are relevant, the music industry is always looking for something new.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, push yourself, put money behind yourself. And I be telling these folks, bro, quit dropping content and not putting no money behind yourself. Like, yeah, everybody knows Coca-Cola, but Coca-Cola has a marketing budget.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it that these folks are putting money behind a known brand and then your unknown ass ain't putting no money behind you? Put some money behind that shit, man.
Yep. I'm gonna get to these next 2, which is best melodic rap performance. Kehlani, by Jordan. I don't know how to say his last name. This is the remix featuring Kalani. Spaghetti, Beyonce featuring Linda Martell and Shabuzi. We Still Don't Trust You featuring Metro Boomin featuring The Weeknd. Big Mama, shout out Clayco. Big Mama by Lotto. That's nominated in 3 a.m. by Rhapsody featuring Erykah Badu. Melodic rap performance. That one is to me, it's pretty much even. It's even out through the whole thing. I'm going to go, I want Lotto to win a Grammy. I just want Lotto to win a Grammy. Okay. It's probably going to go Beyonce or Future.
Winning shit this year.
The thing is, they put this in this section for that reason. It says best melodic rap performance. Beyonce had a verse in that song where she was rapping. So technically she can put it in that category where she pretty much just trumps everybody on that list. That's like a give me to Beyonce. Now, I don't think it was the best rap song on this list, but the way the Grammys work, they do shit like this. Beyonce shouldn't be in the best rap category at all. Right? Even though she has a rap verse in her song. In that song, she has a rap verse. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do music here.
Because I want you to, it was spaghetti. Like, it was, but that's what they do. They'll put stuff like that in there, and Beyonce's the biggest one out of that category. So it's just a shoe-in.
Add another
But
Grammy
it shouldn't
to
win. Rap performance, it should probably be Big Mama or Kehlani. Kehlani went crazy on the internet, and that's what should matter. When it comes to the Grammys, but like we don't vote for the Grammys. Their peers vote for the Grammys, and if they see Beyonce alongside Lottos and Rhapsodies and Futures and the new guy, no, they're gonna put.
They're gonna give it to Beyonce.
They're gonna give it to Beyonce, which is it is what it is. But that's how that shit works. This is spaghetti by Beyonce. I'm not gonna play too much of this because
are a funny little concept, aren't they? Yes, they are.
I ain't in no gang, but I got shooters and I bang, bang. At the snap of my fingers, I'm Thanos. And I'm still on your head, cornrows. They call me the captain, the catwalk assassin. When they know it's slapping, then here come the yapping. All of this snitching and all of this bitching. Just a fishing expedition, dumb admission in the kitchen. Cooking up them chickens, extra leg, but I ain't even trying to kick it. Cunty, country, petty. All the same to me, plain Jane spaghetti. No sauce. Too soft. They salty, they shooting like curry. One hand on my holster, then pass it to Hova. Thought it was sweet when they was walking in the back door of the kitchen. Past the 30 dishes, now we on the mission. Tried to turn me to the opposition. I'm appalled by the proposition. I've been played by the plagiaristic. Ain't gon' get no cloud addiction, my attention. I ain't no regular singer. Now come get everything you paying for. I ain't in no.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. She slid though.
She slid, but she didn't write that.
She might not, but she slid. But that will come with the flow though. You feel me? She might not have written that. That shit was cold.
But I mean, everybody wins it. Whoever wins the Grammy, everybody that was involved with the song wins the Grammy. But yeah, that's she slid, but it was kind of like normal. I was trying to see who wrote it. Yeah, I knew Jay-Z wrote that first. Sean Carter, songwriter. Yeah, he wrote that shit. Just the way. But he wrote it. You could tell he was writing for her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he wrote
what
that
you
shit.
Supposed to do? Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to write it for your boo thing. Shit, I write a song for Beyonce. What you want it to sound like? Oh, you want to break down syllables in the mode? You want to say composition and proposition? Okay, I got you, baby. Yeah, that's
hold it in, Slavic the whole. Okay, all right.
He gonna put. I'm gonna put my name in the verse, right? I ain't gonna write this shit. He ain't gonna mention me. I'm gonna slide it the whole face ad. But all right. I woke her up with that one. Sorry, baby. So we got best rap album now. J. Cole, Might Delete Later, Common and Pete Rock, The Auditorium, Dolce, Alligator Bites Never Heal, Eminem, The Death of Slim Shady, Future and Metro Boomin, We Don't Trust You. To me, it should be between Dolce and J. Cole because those were the best albums in this category. A lot of people want to say
listening or numbers wise.
No,
I know it doesn't matter.
Musicality to me.
Musicality
to me. And that's what the Grammys is supposed to be about. But it kind of weans. Right. It kind of weans back and forth. But to me, it should be between J. Cole and Dolce.
My favorite song on that fucking Might Delete Later is that Stealth Mode. Oh man.
When we in clubs, they bring at the bottom. We tell us to bring in the stealth mode.
Yeah, we don't do bottles.
We don't do sparklers. We tell the Rachel specific instructions to bring up the bottles of stealth mode.
Oh man,
that's that shit. That's that shit. Man. Now, I like that. What's that shit? That Ready. Cam did not slide, but Cole slid.
Yeah.
The
Cole
whole
gonna do that. He gonna body
Cole
shit.
slid, bro. I was like, and it was really weird to me. I was like, why he put Cameron? Why he keep Cameron verse on this? You feel me? I fuck with Cam, but standing next to Cole on the ready. Cole never snooze. I never hit my alarm clock. You know, just getting shot by the wrong cop. Tell where I include when it's talk. Come on, bro. That nigga was sliding on that shit, bro. Yeah. But yeah, to me, out of this, it should be between.
I would love for him
Cole's
to
not
win
gonna
because
win.
I'm just a Cole fan. But it's just,
Yeah, Cole's not gonna win. But it's interesting to me that he did put this song to submit this to the Grammys. But yeah, but Cole's not gonna.
He'll be a surprise. I'm rooting for you though.
I'm rooting for Cole. I'm rooting for Cole and Dolce.
Yeah.
The Future and Metro album was cool, but Eminem album, I don't know. That was he was fighting with himself. On that one, no, I'm not really a big fan of M like that. I know you love him. Your tablet was full of Eminem. But all right, so best rap song, and this is the last category for the hip hop. Best rap song, Asteroids. Rhapsody featuring Hit Boy, Carnival, which is Kanye West, Ty Dolla $ign, and Playboi Carti. Like That, you already know, Kendrick Future Metro. Not Like Us, Kendrick, Yeglo.
They really finna get them boys one of them doggone songs.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I told you. He's going to win. He's nominated 7 times for that song.
They are trying to be. That is disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
That's like going to be the ultimate like. It's just pissed on you, Drake. Not only did my shit go slap over the summer,
I want a Grammy.
I want a Grammy off you, like disrespecting you.
And he's gonna come in.
And I'm finna perform this at the Super Bowl. Like you, that's just the storyline.
They're gonna be like, ladies and gentlemen,
Grammy
Kendrick, the Grammy nominated artist. I mean, Grammy winning artist, Kendrick Lamar. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That shit.
Oh man,
that's how they do, bro.
I want to do that though. That last underneath that, but that best
spoken word poetry.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like I not like go over it, but I want to actually make a spoken word poetry album.
Oh,
now, that's my line.
Yeah,
I didn't even know they had that.
A lot of this is Mos Def and Amari Hardwick. I didn't know Amari Hardwick did that shit. But yeah, so that was the nominees for the Grammy categories that we care about here on the Malik Scylore Podcast. Yeah, that was just me. That wasn't even an effect. Yeah, this shit went crazy, didn't it? Yeah. You All right. So Thug. Let's talk about Thug real quick, man.
That boy Thug are free.
Yeah, Thug is free, but he's been making some very crazy tweets. So he's been making some very weird tweets. So when he first got out, he made a tweet that said, "Wham, let's drop one on these rats, Peter." That was the tweet.
I seen that one.
Yeah, he said, "Wham, let's drop one on these rats, Peter." So what do you think about that?
I think that goes against, like, remember you was telling me he can't talk about sliding and all the gang stuff. So it's like, obviously his time in the solitary confinement, I don't think it really changed. Like, okay, it's like, I don't think it transformed him. I don't want to say for the better, but I think like he's in a vengeful mode, right? And he's going to take it out in his music, which I think is cool.
Do you think he was talking about Gunna?
I don't know who the hell he probably was. Whoever took the plea and made a statement that said this is a game, he talking about all of them. So I remember when Gunna first got out, he did admit that YSL was a gang. So yeah, he's probably in there. Anybody else?
Also, when they were in the car together, Gunna, they asked like, whose guns and drugs is this? And there was only Thug and Gunna in the car. And Gunna was like, it ain't mine.
All right. So yeah. And then I don't want to bring up the other tweet too early.
No.
So then you got the one following that. I don't know how recent it was, but the one after that where he said, Gunna quit acting like, quit acting like we cool. So it's like, and then it got deleted. Because you said it probably was hacked.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that was like I think they play little games like that. Go ahead. Yeah. I was just saying, I think they play little games like that where they'll put something out there. Whoever catches it, then that's who catches it. and then they try to take it off like, oh, it got hacked, da 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 da. Like, nah, man, you ain't get hacked. You did not get hacked, bro. That happened. Like, that literally happened. You said that. And you did that. Shit just went crazy. So, yeah, man, that's all I got to say. I think Doug is going to come back with a vengeance on the rap. No hold bars. I don't think it's going to lead to any type of gang activity. I just think it's like how you were saying in the podcast when we was talking about Thug. Like he's really finna take all that creativeness that he was thinking about. And one thing about it, man, great music is made when it comes from the heart.
I also think that tweet wasn't real.
See, you don't think real, and I was just saying, I think it was. I think
the reason why I say it, and I told you this earlier, but the reason why I don't think the tweet is real is because of the punctuation in the tweet. And he left the other two tweets up with the "let's drop on these rats, Peter." Wham! Let's drop on these rats, Peter.
Yeah,
he left that one up, right? And then he deletes the one saying, "Gonna stop talking like we on the internet, like we friends. I don't know you, my boy." Like, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Right. I've never seen Thug talk like that. And I've never seen him put commas anywhere. He just types run-on sentences. Why in this particular tweet you using capital letters and punctuation? That wasn't Thug. And it was deleted 2 seconds later. Thug, he gonna say it and stand on it. Except for in court. Because we're not trying to go to prison, but he gonna say it and stand on it, right? But I do think the tweet with Baby is a little wonky because to be a rat, that means somebody told him something that you did. So you're admitting that you did something because you said you have a rat.
That he deleted, even though it probably wasn't him. Do you believe that was his sentiment though? Like, do you believe he feels that way?
If he didn't say it, I don't feel like he feels that way. But academics reported on something. Academics reported that when Thug dropped his album last year, he wanted to drop the album on Gunna's drop date and feature. He wanted to drop a song on that drop date and feature Lil Baby and Durk on the verse. But I don't know how credible that is. That's why I really didn't give it no credence. But I do think Young Thug does feel a way towards Gunna, but he's probably never gonna publicly say it or publicly blatantly say it like that. He'll probably just, put it on a song or whatever. But he probably does feel a way about Gunna because they still haven't dropped anything. It's an unfortunate situation because I don't think it's that big of a deal as like street niggas make it seem it is. You know what I'm saying? Especially what Gunna did compared to what other people actually do. Like other niggas like will point a nigga like, no, he shot him. That's like he shot him. You know what I'm saying? But some people stick to a strict code, right? They're saying, nigga, you took a plea. Thug, you took a plea too.
Yeah.
The plea, and you took a blind plea, right? And we know you took a blind plea, which you concede to your charges. You told on yourself.
At the end. Yeah, right. But
he didn't tell on anybody else. No,
he ain't telling anybody else.
To me, but Gunna didn't tell on anybody else either. He said that YSL was a gang,
which is pretty impactful in a RICO case.
It's impactful in a RICO case that's trying to prove that
YSL is a gang.
That YSL is a gang. No, but that wasn't the charges. The charges was criminal gang activity. It doesn't matter if YSL was a gang or not, because there's certain stuff I'm not going to say on the podcast, but it doesn't matter if YSL was a gang or not. When you get charged with criminal gang activity, they can put any gang they want on you.
Yeah, and they got to make sure y'all a gang first.
Exactly, but it didn't matter what gang they put on them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the fact that Gunna is out here, well, I was just saying, in that courtroom and he, made the statement that it is a gang, the prosecution is going to use that statement in order to give credence that, this guy, Young Thug, he was the leader of this, whatever the fuck, YSL, and he was the one saying, "Y'all, I'm gonna do this and do that." You know.
Yeah, but even if they do that, like, okay, YSL's a gang. That's what, if they prove that, then they got to prove that you did the stuff that's like that part to me is inconsequential to proving the actual crime. You know what I'm saying? They needed to prove that as one of the stair steps to get to the reward. They needed to prove that it's a gang first. Then these murders that y'all did, or these robberies or whatever, the assaults, whatever, came under this gang.
Yeah, and I would feel some type of those things because my defense is
it's not a gang.
You're right. So I'm like, hold on. I'm over here, me and Brian Steele, we over here saying it's not a gang. But then I got my data. He's under or was on the Thug, right? Gunna, like
he still is, yeah.
Still is. I got my artist saying it is a gang.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's definitely contradictory for sure. Definitely
you don't sit your ass down
I still think it was inconsequential.
I mean, at the end of the day, Thug and homie ain't got no. Yeah, so really, it is actually, to your point. It was inconsequential,
Because I mean, the dude that co-created the YSL thing, he did more damage to Thug case than Gunna did. But I guess they weren't really that close.
Put a drop on them folks.
Yeah, and I don't think he was really that close with Dude as he was with Gunna at that time. Obviously, they were close at some point if they started the whole YSL thing together. Young stoner life. I mean, come on, man. But yeah. So I don't know. I think Thug just need to tread carefully when it comes to putting this stuff on the internet, and I think he knows that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure he's advised by, certain people to, steer clear. But starting off like this is not a good look. But everybody, I mean, when you first come out, you got these emotions going. You just want to get it done. But after a while, you got to sit down. But this is the most crucial time in his release. This first few months, this is the most crucial time in his release.
And I think it's great for promotion, though.
It's great for promotion. But, I don't know. There's just a lot of things that come with this shit, man. Like, that come with that shit. Because you just got to be very vigilant, man. These niggas, Georgia will try to take your fucking life, bro.
Yeah.
Georgia will try to take your fucking life. So I feel like he really
don't care who you are.
Don't give a fuck who you are. Especially it's a state case. They can do whatever the fuck they want to. They can throw you in anywhere, bro. So I just think he needs to be very, very careful because he has so many eyes on him and so much riding on his life, man. He just needs, I don't know. You can't tell anybody what to do with their life, and he has millions of dollars, and I would love to be in his position, but which I will get there eventually. But he just needs to be real careful, man.
Yeah, I know one thing. I would love to be in his position. I wouldn't want to be like, I wouldn't want to have the reputation that he has in his position, because I feel like he can always switch his reputation up at any time. Like, he's a grown ass man. But I feel like when you made yourself, and I'm talking about your success, when you made your success off a certain image, you constantly play into that ego, kind of like what we were talking about when you made that profound statement about Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, the mask.
With the mask. So I'm not saying Young Thug has a mask on. I'm just saying to me there is some type of image when you're performing.
Right.
Yeah, you're giving the people an act or some type of personality that you're exemplifying, like you're exaggerating this. So in that exaggeration, he might still be doing that, whether it be for promotion, whether it just be for the money, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
And just to your point, like, just if it's you, it's you, whatever, but just be careful you being you, whatever you're putting out there for us to see. Just be careful.
Well, shout out to Young Thug, man. Shout out to Gunna. Shout out to all y'all, man. I hope everybody figures out, and I hope there's no more violence. I'm not a violent person. I don't like seeing violence in the community anyways. So I just hope there's no more. Last thing I wanted to talk about was this LMA drop, or just music in general. But the only thing that really mattered to me was Ab-Soul dropping his album Soul Burger. Fire. That was from the intro song that I played.
Oh yeah,
at the beginning of Pop. That's from that album.
That shit.
That shit was hard. And LMA dropped a 3-pack.
That intro song spoke to my soul.
Yeah, that intro song was hard.
I'm on a whole lot of gang shit.
Well, that was the intro song to the pod, but the intro song for that actual album is like fire. He did a flip on I forgot the song, but it was
I want to say this though, real quick, just for clarity. Like when I say I'm on a whole lot of gang shit, like I'm on a whole lot of brotherhood. I'm on a whole lot of we're as strong as the weakest link, right. You know, and I'm on, like how you said, community. Right. Like even your community could be a gang. Like I don't want the image of gang banging.
Let's take a break real quick.
Yeah.
All right, we back, y'all. We back, man. You had to do a lot of daddy duty real quick, man. Not real quick. That actually took a minute. As you can see, my shirt is a different shirt. My baby done threw up all over my shirt. It's okay though.
That's like beautiful.
I still love her with all my heart. But yeah. So what I was saying was, put this over here. But yeah, what I was saying was, so LMA dropped the album. I don't know if you remember LMA, but Buddha, Buddha. Yeah, so you know she dropped not an album, but she dropped a new EP, a 3-pack. And I love it. It's basically a love letter to Jason Tatum, her man.
Oh, okay.
From the Celtics.
Yeah. But
yeah, they go together. She's pregnant. I don't know if she had her baby or not. I don't know. But she dropped a 3-pack, and yeah, it's fire. If I'm gonna play you one of the songs from it, this is called One of These.
One of These.
Yeah, it's
Listen, I ain't into raising boys, send them back to their mothers. But he ain't like none of the others. Tell you about the only one that ever made me stutter.
You.
Oh yeah, I think I'm in some trouble.
Let go.
Tired of the way I like. Tatted on his back, a work of art is such a sight. Make me wanna spend the night. The way he pushing up is so appealing. Girl, I can't get him off my mind. I swear one look into his eyes just gets me. Hard not to love him, I just wanna touch him. Hope I'm not rushing. It's just something that I can't describe. I've never met this type of guy. He turning nothing to something. I think I love him, I just wanna cuff him. Girl, you better get you one of these. Yeah, get you one of these. Wake up in the morning, he got
that's that right there, man. But yeah, man, this album is so fire, man. It's just cut. That's like a upbeat version of this album, cut of this on this album, but it's slowed down and all that. The rest of the songs are slowed down, ballad like songs or whatever. But I really, and that was one of the few releases we talked about, the Ab Soul release, because I played that song on the intro. But the Ab Soul release and the LMA release, Lil Uzi dropped his album, but I'm about done listening to Uzi, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, dog. He just
your whole facial expression told the whole, like, that was like the whole critic. That was the whole review. Like,
yeah,
the way you just
yeah, yeah, he just, I feel like he just goes in the studio now and makes a bunch of noises on the song, like dead ass, like just noises on the song. I'm like, bro, come on, bro, like give me something, bro. Like,
he did. He gave you some noises.
Oh my god.
Well, what's the best noise you heard on there?
All right, that's the end. When that shit cut off, that was the best noise ever. Silence.
What was the worst? Oh, hold up. What was the worst noise?
I appreciate it. Man, let me play some. Well, let me finish talking about this LMA album. So that song right there, One of These, is a really good album. Is a really good song. When I heard this song, it sounded very good, but I felt like something was missing. But then the thought left my mind. I was like, it's fine. It's a good song. Scrolling through Twitter, and somebody had the same sentiment as me, but more musically inclined, like a singer. It was a dude. I don't remember his name, but his Twitter handle is Taz X Taz, or Taz by Taz. His name is Taz, but he had the same sentiment as these. Like, it didn't have enough background, it wasn't full, so he added some more vocals to the track, and it sounds great. Like, that's what it sounds like. This is his version.
Yeah, I think I'm in some trouble. Tired of the way I lie. Tatted on his back, a work of art is such a sight. Make me wanna spend the night. The way he pushing up is so appealing. Girl, I can't get him off my mind. I swear one look into his eyes just gets me. Hard not to love him, I just wanna touch him. Hope I'm not rushing. It's just something that I can't describe. I've never met this type of guy.
just wanna cuff him. Girl, you better get you one of these. Yeah, get you one of these. Wake up in the morning, he got flowers on my feet. Get one of these. Yeah, I don't wanna leave. Mess around him, got me like a puppet. I'ma let him pull the strings. Get you one of these. Count him in to get you what you want, and he gon' give you what you need. Just saying, get you one of these. Just saying, get you one of these. On the edges in the streets.
So I get what y'all saying about missing the vocals. There was parts I really loved that he did, and then there was parts I was like, maybe
like
not right there. Yeah, maybe it was a little bit too much. I get what y'all saying.
Yeah, I like that full sound when she's going. She got the stacks in the back and all the stuff. On the original, it's basically a skeleton track.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But to me, it still sounded good. But that one was just I like when the different elements of music is involved, but some people don't. But that's why, like a lot of artists, like when they have a ballad with a bunch of stuff in the back, they release another version, the acoustic version, where it's just broken down and just a skeleton track playing in the back and them actually singing the song without any stacked vocals or anything like that, just them singing the song, because a lot of people like it like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I felt that was cool when I seen it on Twitter. And you know, the algorithm works the way it works anyway. So, you know, if you're already feeling it's going to pop up on your feed anyways. But yeah, that shit was hard, bro. But about this Uzi thing. But shout out to LMA. She dropped the 3-pack. It's called 3. And it's fire. Hearts on deck, one of these little things. Fire.
One of these, I like that.
Yeah. But this little Uzi, oh my God. It's called Eternal Take 2. Which I hate that he named it Eternal Take 2, because the first Eternal Take was fire. This was not fire. This was not fire at all. You can pick a song. Just pick one song out of there. Okay, Chill Bay. The worst song. Okay, bet.
If I had picked any other one, would it still been the worst song?
Yeah. You can move on from it, bro. Please don't do the most right now. If I hit you up, please don't go right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, babe. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Please don't.
That's actually not that bad. But
that's not bad.
Let me show you what I was talking about.
Yay, too.
Yeah, new contract, I read mine. They said I was lost. They thought I was a dead guy. I was on the north. Smallest cars, red eye. Smoking gas, don't cough. But he gave me the red eye. Yeah, new contract, I read mine. They said I was lost. They thought.
Hold the fuck up, because
that one, it just turned my heart upside down. Like, it was like cringing. I don't know what it was. Like, I heard all the noise, but it was just something about that. Like,
it's crazy because it sounds like a little bit different of an album. Like, it's mixed a little bit better. I don't know if it's because of the headphones that I'm using now compared to what I was listening to, but it sounds a little bit more mixed. Because when I first heard it, when it first dropped, I don't know if I just wasn't feeling it or wasn't. I was like, bro, what the fuck is this shit? Let me keep going. I know
I like real ratchet bitches.
I gotta hate up.
I mean real ratchet bitches. I see all these girls and they looking so thick, but I got real racks to get. Real racks to get. Rico and match to be. Yes, I'm sleeping design. Eating my cereal with ice ice diamonds. Showing on me in breakfast, I'm shining. Johnny Hawk, Lord, Uzi be grinding. Dominate pissy and Issy rap Thomas. I'ma be Liddy all way till I'm 50. No matter if that's 60, she try and get with me. She suck at Daytona, and every time that she go Tito, they feel like.
Okay, so anyways, I still don't like that album, but you know, a couple of these songs are straight. But you got anything pressing that you need to say?
Nah, really. Y'all know me, man. Just want to end it on a positive note. Yeah, y'all just keep y'all head up, keep being persistent, consistent. That's the message we was giving out last week. Hey, what I tell people too, like when you got good intentions, anything that you like going for, even though there's going to be obstacles, don't be afraid of the obstacles. Just keep persevering and getting over it, because it's going to be good at the end. So that's just a little positive note to end on with that.
That's big facts, man. I do want to thank y'all.
Cue this up.
Listening to the Malik Scylore Podcast. This has been episode 20. I appreciate y'all for rocking out with us. I appreciate y'all for staying to the end.
I like to call myself the god of rap.
To the end, man.
And all of y'all should call me that.
Below, man.
I hit the studio and talk like that. Leave that motherfucker and feel like a fraud. In all honesty, I believe the truth will set you free. Am I an inmate? I got secrets I'ma die with. Am I the greatest or an ingrate? Am I a victim or a villain with a moral compass?
Malik Scylore here with.
Did my dirt all by my lonely, no accomplice.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all.
So when this shit hits the fan,
prosperity,
I'll be sipping a pot thick red, but I won't be whining.
Peace out.
No boo-hoos, more like BB and CC. Church on the move.